and welcome back to David's Closet. On this channel we talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. If you also like luxury, lifestyle, all of those fun things, you've found the right place. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video, watch my other videos, and if you are returning, thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate it. I need to get my hair cut, so we have yet another video with a cap on because David's hair is a mess. So today's video I'm very excited about. It is a unboxing of my very first special edition piece. You know what? My ears are just going to do what they're going to do. So anyway, my very first special edition piece. I'm very excited about this. It came from Fashionphile. Here it is, sealed up, delivered today. I am a little bit anxious about it because, as you'll see, I'll get into it before I go into all the details, but the condition seemed to be what I wanted on Fashionphile. But of course, you never know exactly what you're going to get. It is a pre-loved bag. It's kind of subjective. So we're going to hope that it matches the condition that I wanted. And before I get into it real quickly, this bag has been on my wish list. This bag or another piece from this collection has been something I've wanted for a very long time. There's a few later versions of this collection that came out that differ a lot from this one, but they are also really fun. So I was willing to get one of those as well. But kind of like all of my other bags that I buy, especially with this being a special edition, I set a price point in mind and condition-wise what I'm willing to accept. And this being the first tier that I wanted, being the original release of this collection. This is a 20-plus-year-old bag, so I kind of have expectations on what I want for condition and price. And when I tell you what I got this for, I think you guys are going to be shook. I can't talk. I think you're going to be shook because I feel like I got a really good deal on this bag based off other ones that I've seen in horrible condition. So when I saw this, I knew I needed to buy it. And luckily, I still had some fun money from my real estate deal burning a hole in my pocket. I kind of set aside a little bit of money for some fun, and I bought Miss Gucci back there, and I had a little bit left over, and this was less than what I planned on spending, so I'm good. So I hope that it's the condition that I want. If it's not, I will be a little bit sad, but then also, you know, I can put that money in savings and be an adult, so. And of course, I bought it from Fashionphile, and we all know they changed their very generous return policy, so the return window started when they shipped it, which this took forever, I feel like, to get to me. It took a week, like, from the shipping day, so I definitely have to be aware if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm also concerned because this box does seem a little small for the bag, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But especially on this channel, we've all seen this before, so we don't need to go into it in grave detail. Okay, so it does fit, but it's a little squashed. I did get my nail file and stuff. When you buy from Fashionphile, I actually noticed there's a box now you can check to basically waive a dust bag and a nail file and all that stuff. So I do like that, but I am not going to waive it because I like the dust bags, especially if the bag doesn't have one, which a lot of them don't. So here we are. We are going to try to get into it here as quickly as possible. So here is my very first special edition, and I can see a sneak peek, and I'm okay with what I'm seeing so far. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I'm so ready. Okay, so at a glance so far, very impressed. It is the Steven Sprouse Speedy 30. It does have a little bit of a perfume odor. Speedy 30 in the graffiti. And of course, they don't stuff it, so I'm going to stuff it real quickly. Okay, so I did stuff it so it can hold its shape a little bit. But here it is. And tell me this does not look like an almost brand new bag, first off. And this is the Autumn Beckman spin. If I was fancy like Winnie, I'd be putting the fun music. And then the top here Okay. So it does have a slight cologne or perfume scent. It's not super strong. It wasn't listed in the listing, but for anyone that cares, this is a made in France piece. And look at this Vachetta, guys. I mean, maybe, it doesn't look like it's been replaced, but maybe someone did have it replaced. This tab definitely looks a little bit more worn, but I mean, my gosh, this looks brand new, guys. Brand new. I am so excited. There is a little bit of wear, and I can see it in the pictures here and here, just kind of on the edge of the chaps. And it's on all of them, actually. It's a little curled. It's unfortunate, but even some of my bags kind of have that sometimes. But, you know, it could just be from rubbing against something in a closet or, you know, lots of things. But look at this bag. This looks brand new. I mean, look at the handle glazing. The hardware looks great. The zipper pull also looks great. The zipper is not dirty. It's super smooth. And then inside, of course, I stuffed it for you guys. So now let me unstuff it. And again, it does have a perfume scent. Nothing super strong or unpleasant, but it is there. I am a little bit frustrated that that wasn't mentioned because it's definitely there. But I mean, the inside is virtually spotless. And on the back side here, there is the little slip pocket. And I don't know if I've told you guys yet, this is a 30. And this bag is dated 2001, so it has the coated interior, just like my 93 Speedy. But it doesn't smell funky and it's not sticky. So again, I don't think it was used very often. I'm using my light here to look inside. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. There's a few just little marks on the bottom, but again, as you'll see here, so the date stamp on these is inside underneath the flap on the right. And it is TH, which is made in France, 0031. So it's the 3rd month of 2001. This is a 23-year-old bag. I'm obsessed. So you can see there the hardware. I mean, it's not brand new hardware. It's definitely been used a little bit, and, you know, storage, hardware tarnishes, things of that nature. But something to look for in some of these older bags is cracking around the zipper where the canvas is connected to the zipper. And I don't see anything wrong there. Something with these special edition pieces. This is basically just a layer of like paint that's over, it's not paint, but it's over the top of the already coated canvas. So these do tend to crack, chip with a lot of use. And that's something that I was concerned about. In the pictures, there must have been dirt on it, because in the pictures on this side where the LVs are facing upward, it did show a couple of marks like on, I think, this V, and then maybe down here on this N, but it's flawless. Guys, this bag is brand new. And you notice the hat, and I left my Gucci boxes up because it matches, but I'm so excited. I do think this is a keeper. Like I said, I mean, there's not a wear mark or anything hardly on this bag. The only thing is a little bit of an odor, but it's not bad. It's just a little bit of a perfume. But guys, look at this. And I don't know if I said it, but this is the 30. I don't know everything that these bags came in. This collection, I'm going to do a video on it more in depth, but it was originally released in the early 2000s. Like I said, this bag is dated 2001. And then it was re-released, I believe, in the 2010s in the really, really bright colors. And I've seen all 3 of those. I've never actually seen this one in person. I've seen the white one. The original release was released in this army green color and then also released in white. I think those are the only colors. Again, I'm going to do a video on it and tell you all about it. I'm obsessed with those because I like the original. I just love OG stuff. But the re-release is the same bag, Speedy 30, but it's smaller font than this. It's about half the size, if not more small. And it's the bright orange, green, and pink. And those are also really fun. And I do want one of those someday too. That one I would accept in a little bit worse condition for a fair price, because that's a bag I would actually carry a lot. This bag is probably going to be more of a sit on a shelf back here and look pretty and maybe get used once in a while because it's so flawless. But you see these bags, both the original release and the re-release, in honestly horrible condition. And I'm going to throw some screenshots up here of them. But these bags go north of $2,000, sometimes as high as $3,000 plus in horrible condition. And even on Fashionphile, not long before this one popped up, they had one where the vachetta was all brown and gross. Like someone loved the bag. And the screen printing was all chipped and cracked and scratched. And I think it was missing the zipper pull. It was definitely a well-loved bag. And I think they wanted like $1,700 or $1,800 for it. Now, do you guys want to know what I paid for this? I want you to take a guess. I paid $1,000. Do you want to know? $1,815. And I did have a $200 Fashionphile gift card I received for Christmas. So I'm going to use creative budgeting and say I paid $1,600 for this beautiful limited edition vintage 23-year-old bag in like pristine condition. Guys, you can't beat this. Fashionphile has been, in their pricing, I see a lot of ups and downs, but you can find 5 of the same bag that vary in price from $1,000 to $3,000. And sometimes the least expensive one is either the same condition or better than one of the more expensive options. So when you're looking for a bag, it is very important to search that bag and look at many of them, because there's been a couple of bags I purchased from Fashionphile that I have done that with, where I've gotten one that's like in better condition than a more expensive one. I'm looking ahead of me, my Louis Vuitton Tivoli PM is there. That's a great example. That bag I paid just around $1,000 for, and they had other ones in a lot worse condition for like $1,200. So I jumped on it, guys, and I am so excited. I'm going to end the video now because this is just an unboxing, but please tell me what you think, because I am dead. Dead. Should I keep her? Oh, also, I just want to point out too, and Autumn Beckman has influenced me a lot. She's a great creator. She's one of my faves here. And she actually has the pochette accessoire in this collection. And I had seen this before, like online, of course, and in the media, before I saw her videos many years after its release. But her accessoire is so beautiful and I want one so bad. And that was the other option that I wanted. I either wanted a pochette accessoire or the Speedy 30. So I couldn't turn it up though, because sometimes the pochette accessoires, and I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm uncultured swine, they're about the same price as this sometimes. So I got a whole bag. It's a win. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I am going to do a couple more videos on this here, so expect that in the upcoming weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye.